Hi guys, my name is Christina and welcome back to another video. I want to say that it's been a while since I've uploaded. I took a bit of a month and a half break just because things have been really crazy the past couple months, which I will get into more detail throughout the video. So I kind of wanted to test out some washi that my sister left over. I'm currently working on a scrapbook for her and I do love the washis she has, so I decided to kind of borrow bits of it. Sorry sis if you're watching this, but I didn't take a lot. So I'm using some of her washi and I love it. I kind of want to get my own, so I did add the same washi to my Amazon wish list. And over here I decided to do the October journal spread. It's been a while since I've journaled and October was a very crazy busy month. November was also crazy busy. And so far this month, it's been kind of busy. It's just a lot of house stuff, really. So last minute, I realized that I wanted to do something with the wedding invitations that I had because we were invited to 2 weddings in October, which we only attended one of them just because they were close by. The other one was about 3 hours away, so we decided not to go since we did have a little baby. And 3-hour drive was just not ideal for us at the time. So here I wanted to include the wedding invitations. The first one was from one of my closest friends from high school. She finally got married and it was so nice. But before I get into details of the wedding, I do want to talk about more about what happened earlier in the month of October. So in the beginning of October, I was kind of job hunting because if you guys didn't watch my last journal with me, I did lose my job and it was for the best. I was planning on leaving anyway and it just worked out that way. So I was job hunting like crazy and I did end up getting a job offer in the beginning of October, which I accepted. So I'm okay. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't filmed much, because there's just a lot of training and a lot of new processes that I had to figure out and learn, and I just didn't have enough time to film and do voiceovers and editing and all the YouTube stuff. But I have been active on my Instagram, which you guys should check out. It is linked in the description box down below. Also in the beginning of October, one of my friends, Candace, came to visit. She met my baby girl for the first time and it was such a cute hangout. I'm glad she had a good time. And also my dad recently got a puppy. He named him Roy. He's a German pointer. Yeah, I was kind of like not super happy, but hey, he really wanted a puppy. It's all he's been talking about, but so I'm glad he finally got one and he has a little guy to take care of. Besides that, my daughter got her second flu shot this month and it was just crazy. Every time she gets a shot, I always cry. And also my daughter started showing signs of interest of walking. And so she's been lifting herself up and she's been wanting to stand up and run around. And so that's been kind of crazy. Another reason why I haven't had any time to do editing, because I'm constantly watching her because she has fallen down a few times. So we're just constantly glued to her and watching her and making sure she doesn't break her skull. And then towards the end of October, we were invited to my best friend's wedding. She and I went to high school together, so that was really nice. Her wedding was very her. She loves pink, so it's very pink. But I am really glad that she got married, everything went well, and that she had a good time. We also had a good time, and it was also our very first wedding right after the baby, so that was an interesting time. So I used a lot of cherry blossom washis to represent pinkness because that's her favorite color. So on another page later on in this video, you guys will see a dinosaur tag within the spread, and one of the reasons why is because we caught my daughter eating the tag off her clothes, and we freaked out because she probably ate some paper, and there's nothing we could have done about it, but it's okay. And we quickly took it from her. I tried to pull out the pieces from her mouth and everything, and I decided to keep the little dinosaur tag just to represent the day that she ate paper for the first time. Which is okay, so people out there, don't freak out. Paper does digest well in the stomach, and this was 2 months ago and she's still alive, so she's good. Later on in October, a friend of mine named Samantha and her fiance were also getting married. This was the wedding we were not able to attend due to a couple things. One, it was a 3-hour drive from our home, and two, we actually had a family trip planned that day, so we were not able to attend, but I do hope they got our wedding gift to them. So on that day, we had a family trip planned to visit Sleepy Hollow in New York with my sister and brother-in-law, and that's what we did. It was really interesting. We went to see the cemetery where the Headless Horseman story kind of originated from, and we saw the author's burial ground, and it was interesting. And there was an old church, and there were a lot of people there. Some people were dressed in costumes, even though it's the 29th of October. And after that, we spent the night in Sleepy Hollow because the very next morning, the 30th, we drove to Portland, Maine. And that's where we spent the rest of October and also the beginning of November at. And it was a really nice trip. I had a good time. I knew that Maine was really known for their seafood. Like, you could buy lobster rolls pretty much almost at every restaurant, and the lobster was really, really good, and I really enjoyed it. And Maine really had like a really good atmosphere. It kind of reminded me a lot of Vermont. They were very similar, except Vermont isn't really known for their seafood. I think they're more known towards like meats, like pork and deer and stuff like that. I never had deer, so I wouldn't know how good that tasted. But that was pretty much October. It might not seem like a lot, but every weekend we were pretty much busy with hanging out with friends, a wedding, and all of that stuff. But I had a good time. I loved how the month went. I'm glad everything went smoothly as well, especially the trip to Maine, because that was a 5-hour drive from Sleepy Hollow. But it went well. Our daughter slept most of the way anyway. And the only thing I'd say that's really uncomfortable, because I am breastfeeding, but I'm not like giving her the breast, I'm pumping. It's the whole pumping thing. It's just really stressful and hectic, and it sucks, especially when you're on the road, but you have to do it. So, well, if you decide to breastfeed, then you have to deal with the discomfort. Yeah, and so I also used a bunch of my Halloween stickers from the Sticky Club subscription that I have, and I highly recommend the subscription, you guys. Like, it's so cute and so good. Like, you get a set of like 6 to 8 sticker sheets of different type of stickers, and you can and you can pick out a theme. You can go with the vintage theme, a pop theme, or a cute theme. I think right now I'm on vintage, because the cute stuff, it's cute, but it's too cute sometimes. I kind of like a variety of things. I think in the beginning of next year, I like to try pop theme, so we'll see. And I also used up a lot of different washies and stickers. I kind of like made the spread a bit messier than usual, and I noticed that I really like it. Like, I think I should stick with the messiness and just kind of like sticker vomit everything because I tend to like the spreads that way a lot more. So yes, that was pretty much my October. Please let me know what you guys did in October. I know it's December now, everyone's all in the Christmas theme, and here I am talking about Halloween, but please let me know how your Halloween went, if you had a good time, and I'll see you guys again next week with another video. Thank you. Bye.